Hi, folks. Welcome to episode 110 of the Wealth on Any Income podcast. This is where we talk about money tips, techniques, attitudes, information, and provide inspiration around your business and your money. I'm your host, Rennie Gabriel. In past episodes, we spoke about how to understand the numbers from your business, how to measure the level of pleasure based on where you spend your money, how to track your money in 5 to 10 seconds, what determines how close you are to complete financial choice, and how to run your business without being in your business. This week, you'll hear me talking about powerful marketing on any income, how you can easily find more of your best clients with almost no marketing budget. You'll understand what your best clients look like, and you'll be able to determine your most profitable clients. You'll hear the research questions you can ask to find out what your clients really want from you. In 7 weeks, the day after the Thanksgiving holiday, I'll do a follow-up episode where you'll hear the best and easiest way to ask for referrals in only 2 sentences. And you'll make people feel good to help you and give you those referrals. At the end of this broadcast, you'll hear not only how to get the form I'll be talking about for free, but you can also get all of the research questions as well. So stay tuned. Let's get right to it. Based on my 50 years of marketing experience, I've tried many concepts and shiny objects. I've come to recognize there is one method that has stood the test of time in creating an ongoing stream of clients. I call it powerful marketing on any income. What I'm saying is that for the cost of a phone call or a cup of coffee or lunch, you can get more of your best clients. And you can even do this virtually if you can't meet in person. The effects of the pandemic might be with us for a long time. Well, first we need to define best client. Your best client has several qualities. 1, they're profitable to you. 2, they respect the work that you do. 3, you like to work with them. 4, they can be easy to find. 5, they network with more people just like themselves. 6, they can refer you to more people just like themselves. And 7, they feel good about referring you to others. Again, I'm going to go into more detail on that in about 7 weeks. Let me tell you where I learned this method. One of the toughest professions is that of the life insurance agent. They're selling an intangible product. They're selling something that no one can hold and admire. You can't show it off to your friends. It requires you think about what happens when you die. You need to love and care for your family. You're spending money today for some future event that you hope does not happen for many, many years. Sure, there's some tax advantages, but that alone is not enough to make the sale. For the reasons I just stated, getting someone to buy life insurance is a tough sell. And it was while I was in the life insurance industry that I learned about these powerful concepts that I'm offering to you. They not only apply to selling life insurance, but they apply to selling any service or product from coaching or plumbing to accounting or legal services. And the cost or the investment to find more of your best clients is as close to zero as you can get. Hence the name powerful marketing on any income. It's not about Facebook ads. It's not about spending hours on social media like Clubhouse or TikTok. It's not by creating YouTube videos, buying magazine ads, writing a book, or leveraging your podcast. Sure, any and all of those things can work, but none of them have to be used for the powerful marketing on any income process to work. So, powerful marketing on any income is a process that can easily double or triple your income by focusing your marketing efforts on breaking up large groups of people into smaller groups that you can work with more effectively. There'll be groups of people who, 1, communicate and network with each other. 2, you can easily reach. 3, have common needs and characteristics. And 4, you understand, relate to, and want to work with them. With powerful marketing on any income, you'll develop relationships with people who need and can pay for your products or services, and you'll find new clients more effectively and productively. You'll be seen as the resource that specializes in the needs and wants of a particular marketing segment. People want to work with those who understand them and have the ability to fulfill their wants and needs. This is both a short-term and a long-term process that requires commitment, and it has strong and profitable long-term benefits. You'll see it as an effective way to build your business or professional practice that offers rewards far into the future. Ask yourself where you want to be in 5 years, and then determine if the group or groups you're considering to work with will assist you in reaching your goals. Sample groups can be business owners or professionals in specific industries, such as auto parts dealers, dry cleaners, grocers, human resource professionals, doctors, veterinarians, dentists, plumbers, electrical engineers, jewelers, CPAs, police officers, speakers, authors, coaches, firefighters, athletes, actors, attorneys, corporate trainers, podcasters, or CEOs in the insurance industry, high tech, or manufacturing industries. You can see I could go on and on for a long time. They can be people who share common interests or hobbies, such as divorced women, members of sports clubs or social clubs, or yacht clubs, school groups, dancers, singers, entertainers, youth groups, retired business owners, veterans groups, grandparent associations. Hopefully you get the idea of you having the ability to work with any group of people, providing they have those characteristics that I described. So here's step 1. Use a specific marketing on any income form that is designed to determine if you already have clients in the professions or groups you want to expand. You can get this form for free, and I'll tell you how at the end of this podcast. This is what it looks like. You can see there are labels at the top of the columns like name, age, sex, marital status, whatever, occupation, employer, the trade or association or organization they belong to. Are they a business owner? Important question. Do you like them? The source and how they became a client of yours or how you met them, whatever other comments you want to have right there. So that's what the form looks like. And like I said, you can get a copy of that form. On this form, you'll list your last 20 or 25 clients and then reach out to them to gather information like the following. 1, typical income of the people in this industry or profession. If you know them, you may, and they're already a client, you might know their income. The income or the commission or fees you earned from these past clients, the name and contact information for their association or organization, if they are a member of the C-suite or they own their own business, any other helpful comments or information. That's what you can put on the form that I just showed to you. And to me, this is one of the most important items. Like I said, do you like to work with them? Why would you want to have more clients that you don't enjoy? The point is to have clients you want to work with, have customers you want to work with. Step 2, to see if you want to expand your clients in a specific industry or profession, your process starts with asking research questions with some of the people in the group you're considering, and it starts with your current clients. You start the process by framing the call or the meeting by saying something like, I was speaking with my business coach regarding research that I'm doing, and I was reminded of you as a successful business owner, coach, plumber, whatever. I'd appreciate your help with a few research questions regarding a business direction I'm considering. It would take about 10 to 12 minutes. Is this a good time? If it's not a good time, set up a time when it would be good. And here are the questions you can ask, or change them to what would be appropriate for your objective. 1, what had you decide to go into whatever the business or profession is that they're a member of? How do you communicate with your peers? As an example, does this group have a social, business, or professional meeting, association meetings, a newsletter, trade show, conference, whatever? Because this is where you have the opportunity to network with more of those people. On a scale of 1 to 5, how important is it to you to attract or keep qualified or motivated employees? If that's the kind of work that you do. What is your number one concern for your business or industry? With whom do you do strategic planning? What has come out of that planning? Obviously, this is to lead you to see if you could support them as a business coach. How many years have you worked in this industry or profession? How many years have you owned or led your company? Obviously, you pick the questions which fit the person you're talking to. If your business is seasonal, please explain. What is your business structure? Is it a C Corp, an S Corp, partnership, LLC, or something else? Ask, what do people in your position typically earn? You're not asking what they earn if you're not comfortable asking that, and if you don't already know that. You're just saying, what do people in your position typically earn? And 12, who else in your business or industry would you suggest I interview? This is a process of doing research to see if you want to expand your business with this group. It is not designed to start a sales conversation and should not be used for that purpose. Step 3. Now that you've completed your research surveys, you can go back to your clients who are members of the group or profession from which you would like to have more clients and ask for referrals to specific individuals who could become your new clients. Again, in 7 weeks, I'm going to be going over specifically how to effectively ask for referrals in just 2 sentences. It's vitally important that you separate your research from any sales conversation to maintain your integrity. No one likes a sales pitch disguised as a benign request for help. That just happened to me with someone who said they were questioning homeowners about new electric meters that were supposed to be installed by our power company. It was a way to conceal a pitch for solar panels. I find this offensive and an insult to my intelligence. The following questions can be used if you have a product or a program idea and want to see how well it might be accepted in the market and or with your prospective clients or your current customers. The question can be edited, again, to fit your product or program and have been adapted from a research questionnaire created by Iman Agay, someone I've interviewed on my podcast. Here are those questions. 1, when it comes to handling whatever it is you want to talk about, intimate relationships, money, debt, technology, plumbing, dental hygiene, whatever is a fit for your business. When it comes to handling blank, what are the biggest challenges or problems for you? 2, when it comes to, again, whatever is a fit for your business, what are the biggest fears or concerns for you? 3, when it comes to, again, whatever is a fit for your business, what are the biggest frustrations or pains for you? You're literally asking that same question with a very small alteration 3 times. You want to know about their challenges, their fears, their frustrations. You want to get solid answers to what their pain is in this area. Question 4, what do you want to see or learn in a program, a training, product, whatever, to help you overcome your challenges, fears, and frustrations? What would your dream day or result look like? If you achieved your dream result, what would it feel like? If you wanted to design a program or service to take you from your challenges, fears, and frustrations to your dream results, what would you want the program or service to look like? Here's where you talk about the features of what you're looking at creating. Another way of asking this would be, what would you want to see in a program where you would feel supported enough to achieve your dream result? Like, what program features would you want? Like recorded videos, checklists, PDFs, group training, phone calls, masterminds, hot seats, emails, a Facebook group, weekly coaching, whatever. 8, how much would you be willing to invest? Not pay. How much would you be willing to invest in a program that provided what you just described? This way you find out what they're willing to invest in their own growth. Would you be interested, this is question 9, would you be interested to know about the launch of a program or product and participate in it or purchase it if you felt that it was a good match for your needs or goals? And I just realized, would you like to participate in it or invest in it if you felt it was a good match for your needs or goals? That's it. That's how to create powerful marketing on any income. In a future episode, 117 specifically, 7 weeks from now, the day after the Thanksgiving holiday, you'll hear the best and easiest way to ask for referrals in only 2 sentences, and how you'll make people feel good to help you. As I said at the beginning of this broadcast, you'll hear not only how to get the form to help you list and identify your best clients, but you can also get all of the research questions that I just asked. To get the form I spoke about in this episode and the list of research questions, just send an email to me at Rennie@wealthonanyincome.com with best client in the subject line, and I'll reply with the entire script to this show, plus the best client form, and I'll probably include the script for asking for referrals, even though I won't be recording that for 7 weeks. To my listeners, thank you for tuning in. Next week, we're going to have Seth Green of Marketing Domination, who has a company with a great track record of growing businesses. You can listen to the Wealth on Any Income podcast on your favorite platform, and please rate, review, and subscribe. And if you would like the complete transcript of today's broadcast, including the form to list your best clients so you can easily find more of them, again, just send an email to Rennie@wealthonanyincome.com with best client in the subject line. Until next week, be prosperous. Bye-bye for now.